Minute ago, Joe Biden to skip King Charles' coronation. See who will represent the US. Hello and welcome back to the Royal Family Insider, where we bring you the most interesting and thought-provoking information about the royal family. If you are new here, do not forget to subscribe, it is very important for us. In a surprising turn of events, President Joe Biden has announced that he will not be attending the coronation ceremony of King Charles III of the United Kingdom. Instead, the First Lady, Jill Biden, will be representing the United States at the historic event scheduled for May 6. The news came after President Biden spoke with King Charles in a phone call on Tuesday, April 4, where he congratulated the monarch and reaffirmed the strong ties between the US and the UK. The White House issued a statement confirming the First Lady's attendance at the coronation. The president congratulated the king on his upcoming coronation, and informed him that First Lady Jill Biden looks forward to attending on behalf of the United States, the White House statement read. This decision by President Biden has raised eyebrows as it breaks with the tradition of US presidents attending the coronation of British monarchs. However, US officials have downplayed the significance, noting that no previous US president has attended a British monarch's coronation. As speculations arose about President Biden's absence from the ceremony, amidst the expected presence of dozens of world leaders, American authorities have minimized the possibility. The White House, in its statement, did not provide any specific reasons for President Biden's decision not to attend, but it did mention his desire to meet with King Charles in the future. The president also conveyed his desire to meet with the king at a future date, the White House statement read. This development has sparked speculation and commentary among political analysts and royal observers. Some have interpreted it as a diplomatic move by the US administration to avoid any potential controversy or political implications surrounding the coronation of King Charles, who is set to ascend to the throne after the long reign of Queen Elizabeth II. It is worth noting that the coronation of a British monarch is a significant event steeped in tradition and pageantry. The last coronation in the UK was that of Queen Elizabeth II in 1953. And it was attended by numerous heads of state and dignitaries from around the world. As the coronation of King Charles approaches, anticipation is building among the British public and the global community. The ceremony is expected to be a grand affair, with elaborate rituals, processions, and celebrations. King Charles, who is the grandfather of 5 children, including Prince George, the future King of England, is set to be crowned in a historic ceremony at Westminster Abbey in London. He will succeed his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, who has been the reigning monarch for over 6 decades. The absence of President Biden from the coronation has also raised questions about the state of US-UK relations, and the significance of this event in the bilateral relationship. In recent years, the relationship between the two countries has faced challenges, including differences over trade, climate change, and international security. However, both sides have emphasized the importance of the special relationship between the US and the UK, which has been a cornerstone of international diplomacy for decades. King Charles' coronation was seen as an opportunity to reaffirm and strengthen this relationship, and President Biden's absence has caught many by surprise. While there has been no official explanation for President Biden's decision, some analysts have speculated that it could be due to scheduling conflicts or logistical challenges. Others have suggested that it could be a deliberate move to avoid any potential controversy or political implications associated with the coronation. In the meantime, preparations for King Charles' coronation are underway, and the world will be watching as the historic event unfolds. The absence of President Biden at the ceremony has certainly added a new layer of intrigue and speculation to an already highly anticipated occasion. All eyes will be on Jill Biden as she represents the United States at the coronation of King Charles, and her presence is expected to be closely watched by media and observers. As the news of President Biden's absence from the coronation spreads, reactions are pouring in from various quarters. Some have expressed disappointment and surprise, viewing it as a departure from long-standing diplomatic norms. Others have defended the decision, citing logistical challenges and scheduling conflicts that may have influenced President Biden's choice. Analysts are also speculating about the potential implications of President Biden's absence on the US-UK relationship. The coronation of a new monarch is a significant moment in the history of any country, and it often carries political symbolism. With King Charles set to ascend the throne after the lengthy reign of Queen Elizabeth II, his coronation was seen as an opportunity to strengthen bilateral ties between the US and the UK. President Biden's decision not to attend has raised questions about the state of this relationship, and the message it may send to the British monarchy and the international community. In recent years, the US and the UK have faced challenges in their relationship, including differences over trade, climate change, and international security. However, both countries have emphasized the importance of their special relationship, which has been a cornerstone of international diplomacy for decades. President Biden's absence from the coronation has fueled speculation about the current state of this relationship, and whether it could have any implications for future bilateral engagements. On the other hand, some have argued that President Biden's decision not to attend the coronation may be a strategic move to avoid any potential controversy or political implications associated with the event. The coronation of a new monarch can be a sensitive and politically charged moment, and President Biden's absence may be seen as a way to navigate potential diplomatic pitfalls. It is not uncommon for heads of state to carefully consider the political implications of attending or not attending such events, and President Biden's decision may be seen as a calculated move to avoid any potential controversies. Furthermore, President Biden's emphasis on meeting with King Charles in the future may indicate a commitment to maintaining strong relations with the UK, despite his absence from the coronation. The White House statement specifically mentioned President Biden's desire to meet with the King at a later date, which could signal a willingness to engage with the British monarchy on other occasions. Meanwhile, preparations for King Charles' coronation are in full swing. Westminster Abbey, the historic venue for British coronations, is undergoing meticulous preparations for the grand ceremony. The event is expected to be attended by numerous heads of state, dignitaries, and royals from around the world, as well as thousands of well-wishers and spectators who will line the streets of London to catch a glimpse of the historic moment. The coronation ceremony itself is expected to be a dazzling display of tradition and pageantry. It will include various rituals, such as the anointing of the king with holy oil, the placing of the crown on his head, and the swearing of oaths. The event will be broadcasted globally, and millions of people are anticipated to tune in to witness the historic moment. As the coronation of King Charles approaches, the focus will be on the British monarchy, but President Biden's absence is likely to be a topic of discussion and speculation. It is rare for a US president to miss the coronation of a British monarch, and the reasons behind President Biden's decision are likely to be closely scrutinized. In conclusion, President Biden's decision not to attend the coronation of King Charles has taken many by surprise, and has raised questions about the state of US-UK relations and the significance of the event. While some view it as a departure from diplomatic norms, others see it as a strategic move to avoid potential controversies. The absence of President Biden at the coronation will undoubtedly be a topic of discussion and speculation as the historic event. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel. It is very important for us. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos about the British royal family. Thanks for watching.